Have you ever poured yourself a cold glass of sweet tea on a summer afternoon? Or enjoyed a soft drink with lunch, thinking it was just a small pleasure in your day? For many of us, especially as we grow older, these habits feel harmless, even comforting. But what if we told you that some of the most common beverages could be quietly working against your legs, your strength, and your ability to move with ease? This isn't about scaring anyone or cutting out all the joy from your day. It's about awareness and gentle choices that support your independence. Because the truth is, what we drink can impact our muscles, bones, and balance just as much as what we eat. And for older adults, even small shifts in hydration can make a noticeable difference in how we feel when we walk, climb stairs, or simply stand up from a chair. In today's video, we'll explore 2 everyday drinks that might be quietly undermining your lower body strength, and more importantly, we'll offer simple, thoughtful alternatives to help your legs feel lighter, steadier, and more supported every step of the way. Sugary drinks. Have you ever sat down on a warm afternoon with a glass of sweet iced tea, or maybe a fizzy soda that reminded you of younger days? It's a small pleasure, familiar, comforting, and easy to enjoy. But what most people don't realize is that some of these sugary drinks may be quietly making your legs feel heavier, your movements slower, and your energy lower without you even noticing it at first. You see, when we drink beverages full of added sugar, our body doesn't have much time to prepare. The sugar goes straight into our bloodstream, causing a sharp rise in blood glucose. That spike feels like energy for a few minutes, but then comes the crash. And when this happens again and again, day after day, it can lead to something deeper, chronic, low-grade inflammation. That's important because inflammation has been linked to muscle weakness and joint stiffness, especially in the legs and hips, where we depend on strength the most. What's more, sugar affects the tiny powerhouses inside your muscle cells called mitochondria. These are like little engines that give your muscles energy. But when too much sugar enters the system, those engines get overwhelmed. Over time, your legs may start to feel tired more quickly, or take longer to recover after a walk or climbing stairs. You might think I'm just getting older, but part of it could be what you've been sipping. And here's something many people haven't heard. Some sodas, especially cola, contain phosphoric acid, a compound that can interfere with how your body handles calcium, one of the most important minerals for keeping bones strong. Over time, that can quietly thin your bones and increase your risk of fractures, especially in the hips and lower back. Studies have found that older adults who drink soda regularly may have lower bone density even if they take calcium supplements. Then there's circulation, the system that delivers oxygen and nutrients to every part of your body, including your legs. High sugar intake has been linked to reduced blood vessel flexibility, meaning blood doesn't flow as easily. When circulation slows, your legs may not get the oxygen they need, leaving them feeling heavy, tired, or even numb. Some researchers also connect high sugar diets with higher risks of conditions like peripheral artery disease, which often shows up as pain or weakness in the legs during simple activities. The takeaway isn't that you have to give up everything sweet. It's simply this: when you understand what's happening inside your body, you can make better choices that protect your strength and your freedom to move. And the good news: there are gentle, delicious alternatives that hydrate, energize, and even support muscle health. We'll explore those in just a moment. Now that we know how sugary drinks can quietly wear down our muscles and bones, you might be wondering, so what can I enjoy instead? The good news is you don't have to give up flavor or enjoyment to make a healthier choice. In fact, there are many gentle, refreshing drinks that not only hydrate, but also support the strength and balance your legs depend on. Start simple with water. Yes, it may sound plain, but staying hydrated is one of the easiest ways to protect your joints and muscles. And if plain water doesn't excite you, try infusing it with slices of lemon cucumber or fresh berries. Not only does this add natural flavor, it brings along a few antioxidants too. Herbal teas are another lovely option, whether it's calming chamomile in the evening, a cup of ginger tea after a meal, or peppermint on a warm day. These drinks offer hydration without the sugar, and many come with bonus benefits like reduced inflammation or better digestion. For those craving a bit of fizz, try sparkling water with just a splash of 100% fruit juice. It mimics that soda feeling without the sugar overload. Or consider milk or fortified plant-based drinks like almond or oat milk. These provide calcium and vitamin D nutrients your muscles and bones truly appreciate. Every sip you take is a message to your body, and when it's a message of care and nourishment, your legs feel the difference. 2. Alcohol. A glass of wine with dinner, a celebratory toast, a cold beer on a warm evening. For many of us, alcohol is woven into daily life, not as a problem, but as a quiet companion to meals, memories, and moments of relaxation. And in moderation, it may feel harmless. But as we grow older, the body's relationship with alcohol changes, and the effects, especially on our legs and mobility, can become more serious than we realize. One of the first places alcohol leaves its mark is on muscle health. To keep our muscles strong, the body relies on a steady cycle of repair and rebuilding, especially after movement or even minor stress. Alcohol disrupts this process by interfering with protein synthesis, the system your muscles use to recover and grow. Over time, this can lead to weaker muscle fibers, particularly in areas like the thighs and calves, which carry us every day. In fact, long-term alcohol use has been linked to a condition known as alcoholic myopathy, a form of muscle wasting that often begins with fatigue, reduced strength, and a sense of heaviness in the legs. But the challenge doesn't stop at the muscles. Alcohol also affects bone density by blocking your body's ability to absorb key nutrients like calcium, vitamin D, and magnesium. These nutrients are vital for maintaining strong bones, especially in the hips, spine, and knees. Without them, bones gradually lose their structure, making them more prone to fractures, even from a minor fall. And speaking of falls, alcohol impacts another key part of leg health balance. It may be subtle at first, perhaps a slower reaction when stepping off a curb or a slight wobble on uneven ground. But over time, alcohol can affect the cerebellum, the part of your brain responsible for coordination. This reduces your ability to adjust quickly when you stumble or shift your weight, increasing your risk of falling, which is one of the leading causes of serious injury in older adults. There's also the issue of hydration. Alcohol is a diuretic, meaning it encourages your body to lose fluid quickly. That might not seem like a big deal until you consider that dehydrated muscles are more prone to cramping, stiffness, and fatigue. If you've ever felt your legs tighten or ache after just a short walk, dehydration could be part of the picture, especially if it's paired with even light drinking. And when alcohol is mixed with caffeine, as it sometimes is in social cocktails, the dehydrating effects may be even stronger, putting extra strain on your lower body's endurance. Again, this isn't about judgment, it's about awareness. Even small amounts of alcohol, when consumed regularly, can make your legs work harder than they need to. But that also means you have the power to change the story. In the next section, we'll explore gentle ways to cut back without giving up the comfort or joy that comes with sharing a drink. If you enjoy a glass of wine now, and then you're not alone, and there's no need to feel guilty. But if you've started to notice that your legs tire more easily, or that your balance isn't quite what it used to be, then taking a closer look at your drinking habits can be a gentle step toward feeling stronger and more stable. You don't need to quit all at once. In fact, even small changes can bring noticeable benefits. Try setting alcohol-free days during the week. Just 1 or 2 evenings without wine or beer can give your body time to restore hydration, improve nutrient absorption, and support muscle recovery. If you still enjoy the ritual of a drink in hand, consider trying a mocktail made with sparkling water, a splash of fresh juice and herbs like mint or basil. It's refreshing, beautiful in a glass, and won't drain your energy or strength. Warm evenings. A chilled glass of coconut water can be just as satisfying and full of natural electrolytes that help your muscles stay relaxed and responsive. And for winding down at night, a soothing cup of herbal tea like lavender chamomile or lemon balm offers comfort without compromise. The key isn't deprivation, it's choosing what supports your body, so your legs balance and confidence can keep carrying you forward with grace. Our legs carry us through more than just distances. They hold our memories, our strength, our ability to stay connected with the world. If you've been feeling a little more tired lately, if the stairs feel steeper or standing up takes just a bit more effort than before, you are not alone. And more importantly, you are not powerless. By simply being curious about what goes into your cup each day, you're already taking the first step toward protecting your balance, your bones, and your independence. You don't need to make every change overnight. Even swapping one sugary drink for a fruit-infused water, or choosing tea over wine once or twice a week, can begin to lift the heaviness from your legs and replace it with lightness, steadiness, and renewed energy. Because every small, caring choice you make adds up. And if today's message gave you a new idea or simply reminded you that you're still in charge of how you move forward, we'd be honored if you clicked, shared this with someone dear, or subscribed to stay with us. Until next time, take care of your body and be kind to your legs. They've carried you far, and they still have many more good steps ahead.